Cowboys will do battle with the New York Giants. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Brady. It's caught on the right side, Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A big play there on the catch and run. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. It'll be a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. 20. 10, 5, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here, because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Taylor. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
One word comes to mind to me after the
touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? To throw again on second down. Brady in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving. And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the keeper.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches.
We'll be all right.
First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another first and goal.
Come
on. Before the snap.
Wasn't even trying to do all that,
for the
man.
first time this
Fucking shit
afternoon.
was lagging.
And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
You know what?
Now
Will that
Jones.
That be open? Is it be open?
And that is
let's go.
Touchdown.
Why is that a linebacker? That was a linebacker matched up on him. I might have been picturing it as a fucking DB.
And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Gano now to add the
I'm
extra
not tripping.
point.
This was after the play.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
That was an odd-looking route, though. Say that much.
So how about this
I
for
think
a
he
start?
rounded that off.
21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return for the goal in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Another thing, if we're going to go this package, let's get crossings in there. Peppers, Jackson. Alright, we can do that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him
come on, late hit.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the field.
All right,
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
21-0 our score after one. Now a play fake. Brady. And the hook up
that
to
was my
Brown.
zone, too.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
There we go.
Under a heavy rush and
I think you needed 2 sacks for the...
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, flush to his right.
Give me that. Let's go. He wildin'. He wildin' testing us like that. Let's go.
There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
He's probably going to quit it.
Extra point try good by Gano. And a route is on here in this first half.
Down goes Brady.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
I thought he was going to pitch it.
Good field position means going
I thought he was going to pitch it. Let me get out of this shit, too.
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Fournette on the counter, and this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. It's Miller complete.
Oh.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll get that to Fournette complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Trask eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
I was there.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Trask.
Let's go, Peppers.
Turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will bring it back.
Thought
it's
he was
a
in the
pick
zone.
6 and a Giants touchdown.
Thought we was in the zone.
Now remember, this is the number 1
Oh,
defense
man.
in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
You can't predetermine your reads, my guy.
Not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Oh, man,
This one's in
cheesy.
the air.
Oh, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
We're
for a
not there
touchdown.
yet. We're not that,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He'll check this one off to Fournette. This
kill
one
him.
stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Hey, man. Hey, it's coming. I think he's going to be out at halftime,
After the
man.
completion, we're going to get a timeout.
I think he's going to be out at halftime.
We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trask. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning.
We're good. You know what? Lawson hasn't been in the game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Don't you throw that. Come on. Y'all only made him throw it inaccurate because you didn't want him to fucking throw the pick, man. Come on, man.
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second
Man,
down,
look at that.
and he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Trask. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Trask.
Big tackle, why y'all doing it? Come on! Everybody falls for one move!
His 3rd touchdown now on
Oh my God, bro!
on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, and now they're going to
You
fake
wildin'.
it.
You wild.
And this is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line
Y'all
up.
can't give up that touchdown, man.
He's gonna get 2. That's great. But from the 15,
Who's home?
the risk
Oh, that's right, 'cause
reward,
Tony-
it's just not there.
So risky to get 15
Tony
yards
is,
on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Yeah, I'm in league play right now, John. I don't even.
The
I can't
Giants
tell you this
offense
guy's
at the
record.
line, ready to begin their next drive.
He's
And with a
pressing
huge lead
Gallaudet.
already, they
I'm
may be
done.
thinking,
He's
hey, our
already-
job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Finds his tight end
Hold it?
Ingram. And he's taken down, but able
Oh,
to
roughing
get this
the pass,
up to the
okay.
20-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after
Is
roughing
he
the
pressing him?
passer.
We might take that chance. He might
Throwing,
think. He got
Jones.
help over the top.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. William Golston.
Two-man
It'll go as a
under.
loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on
I wouldn't be
top.
surprised
As
if
we
he quit
toss
this
it an
game.
hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Final adjustments being made for the
They
second half.
approve of
Whether
people
they'll amount to
conceding
much in a game
in this
that's
league,
already
so.
pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. This fielded right at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
And what we're not gonna do, since you're gonna be tired this whole fucking game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Shut.
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure
That's
you
what
take
you
care
want.
of it.
Y'all gonna have all the matchups y'all want. Just make your block.
Another run for Murray on second down.
There we go.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football,
What you got here?
sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
It's been ball games.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Trask. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Trask to throw it.
McKinney shouldn't be on the field. Somebody fix this motherfucker.
Down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the
I don't know what
30
kind of
now,
subs
1st
you
and
got
10.
right now. I need to get out this.
Here's Trask. That's
Come
out to his running
on.
back, Fournette. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I don't know why it's so hard. That's it.
Off the play fake, Trask.
Yep.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
What are you talking about?
Now as we roll along in the
Kick me
3rd
out of the
quarter from
league
Tampa.
for I don't even know for what.
No, I had to message you to tell you to contact in the prayer game, Rob. What you think gonna happen?
No, that was the first day. That was the first day.
Exactly, Rob. You came in there wilding.
And the Bucs are able to at least
2 games in a row. We said they had to message you on your phone because you wasn't responding for 2 days, Rob.
First of all, I responded to yours.
You responded to my text message.
No, I'm talking about when we played the second time.
Yeah, then when it was time to play, I had to fucking call your ass. Wait, no. You talking about the second game? Yeah, but the second game, and then you didn't fucking show up for that bitch.
Special teams to limit him
I didn't get
to
off
inside
until
the
after the
15
fact.
as he's dropped at the 14.
Yeah, but they had already, I think they had already kicked you by then.
No, I was still in the lead.
The Giants
Oh.
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things
I was
here
still in the
with a
lead the
1st
whole
and
time
10.
until this morning.
The lane opens
Oh,
up that
so I don't
time
know
as he'll
about
be
that
brought
then.
down just short of a
Yeah, that's
first
what I'm
after a gain of about 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
But I don't like that.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Communicate in the what's called shit.
Most of the damage has been done
They
through
just
the
want
air.
you to
I
be
mean,
able to
they
reach you for
went 3
games,
times
Rob.
for
I
passing
literally had to
touchdowns,
hit
but
you
guess
up for a
what?
game
The run
game.
has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
It was the emoji around there, bro.
No, man, that wasn't on them. That was on your ass. Because you don't like using Discord for that shit.
Joe, don't. I'd rather somebody just send me a DM, bro.
Man, that had nothing to do with them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move
I'm
on
mad Joe
first
just sent
down.
this thing for Discord for this NFT.
On the handoff, this is Taylor.
Did you join that thing, bro?
I joined it, but I didn't.
To get this up over the 40.
I didn't look at
7
it
yards
to
on the
see
pick
what
up
the
there,
fuck
and
it
it'll leave
is
them with a
talking
2nd
about.
and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first
So are
down.
they talking
That
about the
fits bill.
NFT all day?
No, they talking about random stuff for what you call it. They looking at random stuff. They saying random stuff to build up their level.
And they'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
When I talk about
think
they talking
doubling him
random, I'm
has to be
talking
a
about
priority
everything they
because you
saying.
can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Again, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
Right,
and the
so
Bucs
we
will get
just
ready to go on offense.
Traditional defense here. Gonna keep it traditional.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got him in, complete.
Come on, he really caught that shit.
Giant side of the field. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Trask. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Setting to throw. Here's Trask.
Yo, every time he makes a bad read and is about to throw a fucking pick, they make him throw it inaccurate so nobody can pick it. Like, they're forcing that shit. I hate that about this game.
Are you hitting him while you're throwing him down there?
No, he's just, whenever he's about to throw a pick, they literally make him throw it so bad that nobody has a chance at it.
Convert, and that sets up 1st and
like,
goal now.
Like, come on, dog. Let this motherfucker do.
On play action, Trask.
Oh yeah, you out of there. Oh yeah, you out of there.
Picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A good one there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. A give for Taylor running right side. Taylor's got the 1st down and more. And all the way up to the 46.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Time to ground it out now with Murray. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down. And it's in the area of holding. They had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Following the penalty, it's Murray. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there at 2nd and 11.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
Yeah, but it's just like it's not clear.
Off the toss, this is Murray running right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
What time did they leave in what spot? Oh, I can stay. I didn't stay up. I left right after.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And Gano's kick is right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Run out of plays.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Please call timeout. Give me a reason to kick another field goal.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh,
Meanwhile, for Tampa
100%
Bay,
completion.
their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
That's so double bullshit as animation. It's Madden for you. No, just no. Where was he throwing to? Was that Claiborne again? That was. I thought we were going to punish it. I should have got his breakout. There we go. Let's see what you get. High pressure. Okay, we'll take that. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and pump that up a little bit. Second save again.